essential. This is John Ferretti, Local 100 Fightback Coalition member here at the Amazon workers and other essential workers protest outside the Amazon factory or warehouse here in Staten Island. This is the warehouse where Chris Moles was fired for standing up for basic PPE and safety rights for Amazon warehouse workers. What you're seeing assembled is a picket line of nurses and other essential workers out here supporting Amazon workers in their fight for basic workplace safety. You may see that there's a bunch of international media here assembled to cover this protest. When do we want it? Now. What do we want? Justice. When do we want it? Now. What do we want? Justice. When do we want it? Now. What do we want? Justice. When do we want it? Now. What do we want? Justice. When do we want it? Now. We don't get it. Shut it down. 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 Justice. Justice. Now. Justice. Now. If we don't get it, shut it down. Shut it down. Shut it down. Shut it down. Woo! We won't die for profit. Bezos, get off it. We won't die for profit. Bezos, get off it. We won't die for profit. Bezos, get off it. We won't die for profit. Bezos, get off it. We won't die for profit. We won't die for profit. Bezos, get off it. We won't die for profit. Okay. There's going to be some speeches, so I'm going to try to get to a location where we can actually hear the speeches. Okay.
Mike, speak for the healthcare workers. No? Oh, you just came off.
Ah, shit.
You want me to came off a 16-hour shift.
Yeah. This is Chris Moles, the Amazon worker walkout protest leader. Yeah.
Thank you every day for your hard work. Not just today, every day. Before the pandemic and forever. We are here in unity. We are the heart and soul of our company. Woo! The heart and soul. Nothing, no patient gets treated without you guys. No package gets delivered without Amazon workers. Yeah. And we're here in unity, we're here in solidarity. And we're not gonna stop until we get what we want. Woo! Not what we want, what we deserve. Yeah. Every single day we put our lives at risk by coming to work. And the fact that they're not giving us that same respect is unacceptable. Yeah. We're not gonna stop. Ever. Ever. It doesn't matter how long it takes. But these billionaires, the people that are in charge of these companies, they're gonna respect us. They have no other choice. Because once we stop working, they lose money. And once they lose money, then they'll start to listen. So this is the beginning of that. And we're not gonna stop. We're not gonna stop.
Woo! You got your back, Chris.
Thank you guys so much. After this, we'll be going to Governor Cuomo's office as well. He needs to hear our voice as well. He has the power to shut this building down right behind us. And we want him to hear us. You know, we're not trying to, cause too much mayhem. We just want what we deserve. We come in here, like I said, every single day. 40 hours, 50 hours, 60 hours. And they can't even tell us how many cases that they have in the building. And we know that there's cases because they're sending us texts. But they're not being transparent with us. And that's unacceptable. We need to know everything that's going on.
Yep.
And we need a change now. We're not going to keep waiting. We're going to keep coming back. If it doesn't happen this week, we're going to come back again after this. Next month, the month after that, we're going to keep coming.
That's right. Hell yeah.
So thank you guys again.
Just to let you guys know, the
Thank you,
teams is
Chris.
local. We stand by you guys, you know, and this is great to see you guys out here. We, the Teamsters, we stand with the Amazon workers, and that's why I'm here.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
It's our turn one. We're gonna keep going until they do it. I'm gonna post them. My mom pulled them.
All right.
Yeah.
Thank you guys.
You're welcome. Thank you.
You may notice there are healthcare workers here. Essential workers are our patients. We've seen essential workers die. We've seen NTA workers as our patients. We've seen Delta flight attendants as our patients. We've seen Instacart workers. We've seen fresh direct delivery people as our patients.
Okay, all right, great.
We have seen them die. This is life or death. People are going into these buildings and they are risking their health. They're risking the health of their families for what? For what? For somebody else's $1 billion? For what?
Yeah.
It's despicable. It is disgusting. It is disgusting. People deserve to live. They deserve to go to work and feel healthy and safe. Healthy and safe. This is it's terrifying to see that people are being treated this way.
Yeah.
When I speak, I'm broadcasting this on Facebook Live. Yeah. So can you hold the mic? Yeah. Yeah. No, just like that. Okay.
Hi, I'm a worker at Google in New York City.
I'll give it to you when I.
Amazon workers at JFK 8. They need better conditions here, more safety. They deserve hazard pay more than a $2 pay increase that Jeff gave them. The city is saying they should get $7 to $10 for hazard pay because this is the most dangerous work you can be doing right now. So we're glad to stand out here with Amazon workers. And Jeff, make right on your employees, all right?
Woo!
Yeah. Everyone else wants to speak?
Hello, how y'all doing today?
Woo!
There we go.
Just talking.
Just talking it, okay. Hi, my name is John Ferretti. I'm a subway train conductor, a member of Local 100, DW Local 100. I am part of a working class rank and file coalition called Local 100 Fightback Coalition. And like Chris, and like the other essential workers here, we're coming to understand pretty clearly the message that these billionaire bastards are sending us.
Yeah.
That we're on our own, that our lives don't matter, that no one will fight for our safety except workers just like ourselves. And every time Bezos and the rest of the corporate swine who run this country, the Donald Trumps of the world, like try to target Chris Smalls, try to target Amazon workers fighting back, we need to be here to have their back, to be in solidarity with them, to make sure that we send a punishing message to every billionaire who thinks they own the world and they can walk over our dead bodies. It's not happening, no longer. And you know, I'm here because it's time for a working class voice to be counted, to be heard, and our lives to be respected. And the only way you get respect is through self-respect. And that's why we're here. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Step right up.
He just came off of his night shift, y'all.
Right off the night shift.
My name is Mike. I am a physician here in New York. I'm part of the COVID-19 frontline workers task force that we have out here. So we're here to stand in solidarity with Amazon workers and other essential workers all throughout the country. It's clear that all of these companies continue and always have put profit over people's lives. Whether that's the healthcare system that puts profit over people's lives, whether that's the Amazon that's putting profit over people's lives right now. There's a term, it's called social murder. What that means is when the elite in a country cannot provide the working conditions necessary to protect people's lives and they die. People are being killed for profits right now. What do you call it when, despite demands of frontline workers for PPE, for paid sick leave, they're forced to continue working in these unsafe working conditions? They're being killed. We're here to stand against that. We're here to stand against a system that continues to put profit over people's lives. We're here to say that frontline workers, essential workers, whether it's here in this warehouse, whether it's in our healthcare system, whether it's in any other working condition, we know what we need to be safe. We don't need a Jeff Bezos or some other CEO exploiting us, exploiting our labor so they can buy another condo in New York City. We know what we need to be safe. We're here to stand in solidarity with these workers who are saying that they're working in unsafe working conditions, and we need to force these leaders of these companies to listen to the workers. The workers are the ones who make that profit for the CEOs of these companies, and if that means that we got to shut it down, then that's got to happen.
Woo! Woo!
Step right up.
So you're all nurses? And one doctor. And you're all here today to support Amazon workers?
Well, we fight for ourselves, and in order to fight for ourselves, we have to fight together.
I'm an NP too. I'm an NP program. Yeah, I'm a journalist and
How's everybody? Thank you guys for coming in, man. Thank you for being here.
Woo!
Hey, Chris.
Woo! Hey, sorry.
You guys driving this truck? They're not Teamsters.
The main hospital, or you're at Morningside?
Sorry. Get around here. Sorry.
All right. Is it on? Yeah. Can I hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Well, first and foremost, I just want to say, thank everybody for coming out here today. It's been a long battle, long 30 days. This 30 days felt like 3 months. Over the past couple of weeks, there's been a number of walkouts all across the nation, all across the world. For this very reason, today we formed an alliance. We have multiple companies out here, multiple industries out here, all across the nation, standing in solidarity for one common goal. That's to save humanity.
This is what it's all about. It's not about working for these companies. It's about bringing this virus home to our communities. It's about bringing this virus home to our families. That's the real reason why I stood up. I took that stance because I was afraid of bringing COVID-19 home to my 7-year-old twins. I was afraid of bringing that virus home to my mother, to my brother, to my family members. That's the real reason why I stood up. And I lost my job. I've been with the company since 2015. I opened up 3 major buildings for this company in the tri-state area. I started out in New Jersey, Carteret, New Jersey, EWR 9. As you know, that building was in the media this week with over 30 cases. That hurt my heart because those are the people I originally started this company with. That was my family. They still are my family. I transferred to Connecticut. I spent a year out there, opened up a building for Amazon out there. People reached out to me from out there as well. They're going through the same situation. Hurts my heart. I'm here now. I've been with this building since it opened up 2 years ago. The people inside that building right now that supported me, that are afraid to speak up, that are inside right now that are afraid to stand in this spot, the voiceless, the people that have underlying health conditions, that haven't been paid for over a month. There's people that are young adults, 18, 19, 20 years old. Their parents telling them not to go to work because they're afraid to bring the virus home. They don't want them to get sick. They don't want their kids to get sick. These are the people I'm speaking for. My colleague, I'll tell you guys a story real quick. My colleague who I trained when I was on the night shift working here.
This rally is at Staten Island at the warehouse that
I helped him get promoted up to a supervisor level like I was. This man slept in his car for 5 days straight. He slept in his car because he didn't want to get his co-workers sick. He slept in his car because he didn't want to bring the virus inside his house. He had 3 small children and a wife. He called me in the middle of the night. Sounded horrible, coughing, deep coughs, saying, "Chris, I'm sick. I can't get a test. I can't get a test right now. My health insurance didn't go through yet. I don't want to go inside. I don't want to go inside my house." I cried on the phone because I know what he's going through. This is why I'm standing here. This is why we all here today. The stories that are not out there are horrific. I just got an email this morning. A building in Delaware. They lied to the employees. They tell them to close down the building because of rain and damage. Rain and damage closed down the building. The employees were still in the building. The building wasn't damaged. They closed down the building because somebody tested positive. A driver that works for Amazon tested positive. They made up an excuse to close down the building. They lied to the employees. This company's been lying to the employees the whole time. Lies. Why? Why are they doing this? Why are they doing this to people? Over profits. We're not meeting anybody's demands but Jeff Bezos. How much money did he make? Anybody know? $24 billion?
25 billion. Yeah.
$24 billion during the pandemic?
Mm-hmm. He's a profiteer.
Disgusting.
Yeah.
He's a parasite. He's a parasite.
Crime against humanity.
$24 billion.
Pay your damn workers.
But you can't pay your employees.
Can't pay your workers.
But you can't pay your employees that till present day. Still unpaid. Still unpaid. For an entire month. You know what he does? He sends $100 million to the food pantry. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
$100 million to the food pantry. That solves everything.
Yeah.
That shuts the media up for a while. No. It's not going to work this time. This life or death.
Yeah.
Somebody just died 2 days ago. Oakland. You think them associates didn't email my phone? Immediately, they sent me email.
What did Amazon do? I can tell you the text word by word. We're supporting the families and supporting the co-workers that were affected. That's it. What is it, a pound a vat? A postcard? What is it? How many more employees do we got to lose?
Right.
How many more people have to pass away? How many more people have to contract this virus that don't have a cure? How long is it going to take for the government to realize that this is a breeding ground for coronavirus? 600,000 employees nationwide. 600,000.
Yeah.
The virus spreads to 2.5 people. This building right behind you, 5,000 employees come in and out this building weekly. Where's the Epic Center at? It's right here in New York. Where these employees come? That 40 bus. Where they catch that 40 bus from? That ferry. Where that ferry go to? Manhattan. People come from 5 boroughs, New Jersey as well, to this building. God forbid 5,000 employees in here asymptomatic. They go home. They feel fine. They're healthy. They're young. No symptoms. But they got a grandmother at home. They got a small child at home.
Wow, we're gonna pick
Their family member gets sick. They don't know why. They didn't get a test. All they know is that their family member is sick. These nurses that are here, they see their grandmother. They watch their grandmother pass away. These are the stories that we have to tell. This is the first time this happened. Look what we did. Look what we have done. We already started history. We got first responders, the real heroes. The real heroes. Standing with the front liners. Clap it up.
Woo! Woo! Woo!
You know what Jeff Bezos could have did? He could have shut down the building. He could have shut down the entire Amazon network. Shut it down. It's not a necessity. Could have paid his entire workforce for months, for years even. He could have shut it down, the entire network. Now we pay volunteers. I'm at home. I'm paid. I'm satisfied. I'm home with my family. But guess what? The world is at need right now. The country is at need. I have no problem going to the hospital as a volunteer. I have no problem going to the grocery store and bagging up groceries for the elderly. I'm paid. I'm a volunteer. I'm not working here next to my co-workers that I don't know is diagnosed with anything. I don't know. This is a solution. One solution that could have happened, but it didn't happen. And now you have an entire workforce that is intimidated, that is sick, that is petrified of the outcome of these CEOs. This is why we're here today. This is why this alliance is being formed. We have competitors standing hand in hand to fight the power today, all across the nation. And I'm so proud of it. I have no regrets. People ask me how I'm doing. I'm more empowered than everything. I'm more empowered than all. This is great. I love it. I have no regrets. Once again, the real heroes are here. The nurses, the doctors. We didn't sign up for this. Our job description said have a GED or a high school diploma. It did not say work during the pandemic. It did not say that. So that being said, we here in solidarity. We got the world here. The world is watching. The world needs to know the truth. This company failed us.
Sorry.
It failed the workers. It failed me. It didn't care about my livelihood. It didn't care about my kids. It didn't care about my next meal. It didn't care about my health. I lost my health insurance. It made me take money out of my 401k. It made these people stay home for an entire month. It forced people to quit. That's what they're doing right now as we speak. They're forcing people to come back to work and put their health at risk or quit your job. They quit. They quit on us. They stopped the unlimited UPT on April 30th. Why? Why do you think they did that? For this reason. Because of us. Them white tents. They wasn't there 30 days ago.
Was it there when we first post started?
They wasn't there 30 days ago. Them white tents in front of them doors over there. They wasn't there 30 days ago. The mask. They wasn't there 30 days ago. They wasn't there 60 days ago. They wasn't there 60 days ago. When I first started raising concerns. You know what we was doing 60 days ago? I'll tell you. We were partying. Y'all remember that? You remember, right? You remember, right? We had a party in the middle of March, in the middle of a pandemic. We had a DJ in there, popcorn machine, tables together, no concern for life, no concern for health. But I said, wait a minute, what the hell is going on here? The pandemic is in the States already. HR said, don't worry about it. We following CDC guidelines. CDC guidelines?
Yeah.
What is that? Yeah. They're not working.
That's Trump. That's Trump.
They're
That's what
not
that
working.
is. Yeah, bandana.
Right. CDC guidelines. That's what they told me.
7 days, same mask. Hear that, guys? 7 days, same mask.
First they said, you know, no more groups of, what, 10? Groups of 10, 6 feet apart. That changed. They change their guidelines every week. They don't know what they're dealing with.
Yep.
You watch CNN every week. It's a different doctor, a different solution, a different drug they're trying to put out there. We don't know what we're dealing with. This virus has no cure. We don't know how long we're going to be in it. All we know is what we're dealing with on a day-to-day basis. And what we're dealing with is a crisis. We're dealing with people getting sick and bringing this virus to the communities. We're dealing with people getting sick and putting their lives at risk. The doctors and nurses, the heroes. We should have stopped this already, but we can't. You know why we can't? Because capitalism
That's right.
runs this country.
That's right.
Billionaires run this country.
Right.
The one percenters, right?
Yep.
The one percenters run this country. We not a part of that. We are part of the lower class, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right?
That's what they call us.
We black and brown minorities.
Mm-hmm.
We separated from the lower class. Y'all heard what they said about me?
Yeah.
What they say? I'm not smart.
Not
I'm not
intelligent.
articulate.
Not articulate. Yeah.
Sounds
Pretty racist to me.
They don't know me.
Sounds pretty racist
They
to
don't
me.
know me well, huh?
Yeah.
Look what I did. Woo. Look what we did. Look where we at. Look what we did. Nurses here. Transit workers. Transit workers. Let's talk about that. I'm going to use this platform today. Transit workers.
Woo! In the house.
How many of y'all died?
104.
How many of y'all died?
104.
Let me hear y'all.
104 transit workers
How many of
dead.
y'all died?
104 workers dead.
What the hell is Governor Cuomo doing?
He doesn't
What is he
care
talking
about
about?
our
That's the real
lives.
issue.
What is he talking about?
We need to give him a visit.
Protecting the rich.
Exactly.
What is he talking about?
What's he doing?
Protecting the rich, don't play in the pool. Y'all died.
Yeah,
Your co-workers, people y'all saw every day.
absolutely.
And they want to thank us. They want to light up the Empire State Building.
Yeah.
They want to clap for us.
Mhm.
They
Here.
want to praise essential workers. What is an essential worker?
Yeah.
All this stuff don't mean shit. We, the people, deserve better. Period.
Yeah.
That's
We
right.
deserve better.
Yep.
Enough is enough. Today, May 1st, May Day, it's May Day for real. We bringing back that tradition.
That's right.
We're bringing it back.
That's right.
That's right. We're bringing it back.
Workers of the world unite. We're
Work-
all essential.
That's
Workers
right.
is essential.
Scrubs in hospitals are essential, not us. All we wear is a vest.
This sign right here,
Hey, people were getting stuff long before Amazon was around.
that's right. It's not a necessity.
Nothing special here.
Equipment.
It's not a necessity.
Just a faster way, maybe, but let's be real.
The working class is essential. Our bosses are not essential.
That's right.
That's right. Say that again.
The class is essential. Our
That's
bosses
right.
are not essential.
That's right.
That's right.
That's right. I hear you.
And our lives are not expendable.
That's right.
We only have one life.
That's right.
That's right.
And we here today in solidarity to let the world know that. This is May Day for real. Everybody got to wake up. The government got to wake up. If not, we not done. I'm never going to stop. I'm never going to stop. This is the revolution.
We're
Welcome to the revolution.
None of us are ever gonna stop.
All right.
Welcome to the revolution.
Welcome.
This is what we're going to do. I don't care how long it takes, but I'm not about to raise my kids in a society where we're unprotected and underpaid. There's no way.
And overworked.
No way. And
And
overworked.
overworked.
Absolutely.
Worked to death.
Absolutely.
Worked to death.
We taking the power back. Whether it started already, it starts today. It starts today. We're taking the power back. And you know, I'm speaking from the heart. I ain't have no speech. I never do. I never do. I come here because I'm you and you are me. We together. We all together.
That's right.
All different nations, all different cultures, backgrounds from all over the world watching us right now. I love it. We really want to be the United States of America? This is the day to prove it. So right now, as I speak, across the nation, we got other leaders that I've been talking to for the past couple of weeks doing the same thing I'm doing right now. And this is a beautiful thing. It's not for the reason. The pandemic, the COVID-19, that's the real enemy. But people will overcome it. We the people. We the power. It's time to take the power back.
Yeah.
Let's speak truth to power. Let's do what we got to do in solidarity. And guess what? We not done. Today, we going to Governor Cuomo's office.
Let's
We
play a
going to his
house
office.
visit. It's
That's
a
where
house
we go.
visit, right?
That's our second stop.
We're gonna do a welfare check on that
Yeah,
scumbag
let's check on
governor.
him. Let's make sure he
Yeah.
alright.
See, he's all right.
Let's make sure
Let's
he
see
all right.
how he doing. How you doing, Andy?
No. If he ain't coming to us, we going to him. We going to him.
He's sheltering in place, you know.
Yeah, we know. I see him.
Every
No,
day
they want.
every day he's got a new news stat for us and everything, but he's not commenting on this whole situation now.
Yeah.
Not at all.
He ran because his brother had it. He's only talking about his brother giving us false stats. We're giving him the truth on Staten Island. Where it's really starting at. This is the breeding ground.
Right here.
Right here.
Delivered it right to your doorstep.
Right to
Giving
your
it back.
doorstep.
Giving it back and forth to each other, state to state.
And they want to reopen the economy. They want to reopen it.
Yeah.
It's full. Don't do
Yeah.
it.
Enough is
No, we're We're not doing that. What we're going to do is take care of ourselves. We're going to take care of our own communities. We build them communities, the people. Not the billionaires, not the 1%ers. We, the people. And that's what we're going to do today. We're going to take the power. We're going to speak the truth. And we're going to take back what we deserve. Woo! Woo! And I appreciate everybody for being here. I'm overwhelmed right now, but it's all for joy right now because I see solidarity at its finest, right now, and you know, all I can say is thank you guys for being here. I really, truly appreciate it, and we're not done. The revolution is here. May Day is back. This is the real Labor Day. This is the real Labor Day.
That's right. That's right. Let's go.
What do we want?
Justice.
When do we want it?
Now.
Say it again. Say it again, please.
Justice.
When do we want it?
Now.
What do we want?
Justice.
When do we want it?
Now.
And if we don't get it?
Shut it down.
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 I love it. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you all.
Hey.
You over here crying?
Hey man, good to see you.
Good to see you.
I'm glad to see everybody.
Finally put a face to the name.
I know I met everybody through Zoom.
Yeah. Well, not really, right?
I'm tired of Zoom.
Yeah.
I'm just happy to be outside.
Yeah.
I'm happy to see all of y'all. I really am.
Yeah.
Maxine, Baby, Derek,
Hey, bro.
Yeah.
Cool. I work for Make the Road New York, and I want to see if
You work for who?
For Make the Road New York.
Oh, Make the Road. Okay, yeah, sure. You want to get a card or something? Or? Oh, sorry. Go
Yeah, I
ahead.
mean, I would love to get a card.
Yeah.
Keep in touch with you, but I just, can I get like a 10, 15 seconds? Like, why late?
Oh, sure.
Are you part of the ATU?
No, I'm part of TW Local 100, actually.
Okay, great.
Can you do me a favor? Can you record this?
Yeah.
All right. You just gotta.
It's live?
Yeah, it's live.
I'm not a reporter. I'm
Actually. Sorry, I'm trying. This phone doesn't work with the mask. So just like. Here, give me a second. One, two, three.
Subway train conductor. I'm also shop steward at TW Local 100, and I'm part of a rank and file coalition of transit workers called the Local 100 Fightback Coalition. And we've been working with Chris and the Amazon workers for a long time now, over the past month, trying to build solidarity, trying to tell their story, and trying to make sure that they weren't isolated by anybody. We also wanted to try to build solidarity. I think we might have to hold off on this a little bit.
Thank you.
All right.
Why don't we just get in touch this morning saying that it's more busy?
Thank you very much.
as we had to return, forced back to work.
Clearly something's wrong here. The protection that we're getting is not enough. You can give us gloves, you can give us masks, you can implement social distancing, but guess what? It's not enough. So what is your answer now?
The next time.
What are you guys going to do to protect us? We're working in fear. How are you going to stop people from working in fear? What is your solution to that? Is what I want to know.
Right, yeah, I guess they were aligned with the revolution.
Let Jordan take it.
Right, yeah, sorry, I'm just remembering Trotsky was like he was a kid.
I have an underlying medical condition, lupus nephritis. I had it for 8 years. It's a weakened autoimmune illness. I cannot be around this virus. And as you see with the UPC policy, they ended it. I was forced to come back to work today. And I ain't going inside. I'm not risking my life. I lost 2 uncles 2 weeks ago, back to back, within less than a week. I'm not going to be the next one. Don't know. I want to be alive. I'm taking care of myself home. I'm staying in my house. I'm doing anything that protects me. That's working with Derek, Chris, over there, Jerry and Mandy. We're all working. I'm working behind because I have a medical condition and I can't be inside. And this is real scary. I can't get rid of it. It's a lifelong thing. I gotta live with it. And I'm not walking back inside until they start cleaning the warehouses and testing their workers. And retro pay, because I stayed out a whole month. I took a whole personal leave, and then after that I stayed out a whole extra month. They ain't pay me not $1. They ain't pay me not $1. They ain't even call and check up on me. They didn't do none of that. The executives know, they all know that. This is all retaliation. They know that. It's a shame. Workers worldwide, we're all standing in solidarity. The ones in the scrubs right here, those are the workers. They got scrubs, they got masks and everything. So we got a face mask, gloves, and a vest. The vest can protect us from the virus. It protects us from the vehicles that operate in, but not the virus. It's a shame that it took them 3 weeks to give us equipment. It's a shame that New York City was running low and they said Amazon had all the equipment. If we did, where was all the equipment at? Why didn't we get it when it first came? Especially that it hit Seattle, knowing that it's going to be a worldwide thing. It's a shame that. It's all a shame. It's bad.
We are all the same.
They better not put me on the schedule because I'm not working inside. I'm fine for my life. My mom's a nurse. I'm scared to be at home sometimes because she brings it home, but she works around it. I have a very scary life right now, especially around this pandemic. You pass it on.
My name is Tori. I haven't been back to work since February 26th. Many of you know Amazon, I like to call it slave work. And at the time, I had a back injury and they won't pay me no mind, so I took a medical leave. Literally, because Amazon changed their system, I got lucky and I was able to stay out for an additional 2 weeks. I haven't been back in this building since February 26th. I have COPD. I have 2 kids at home. I refuse to enter this building because the first place you're going to catch it is inside Amazon. Within a week of me saying that, there was over 20-something cases. At this point, I believe there's probably 100 cases in this building because they're not giving out numbers. They want to say 20. It's been 20 since the first week of March. Enough is enough. How many more apartments do we got to pay for? When does it stop?
I just want to say one more thing. Amazon's not mentioning. We had a few deaths, not in this warehouse, but there was one in Bethpage, New York. He died from the coronavirus. There's been other cases around the world. I don't know the death count. There's been 4 actually in New York by itself. Who knows across the country? Who knows about the state? Who knows what's going on? How many people died? How many extra people got it? There's over 500 cases going on, and they actually lost count. Jay Carney said on live TV, they don't have the count. You just put thousands and thousands of workers at risk every day now, working in the warehouse. But y'all don't care about that. Y'all want to hire more people to make them work every day.
Yeah. Who's next to speak?
Who's that?
Yeah.
Oh, you're there. Hey, yo, Dirk, you buying in?
Buying in.
I like to hear.
The stock is at what, $2,172?
Something like that.
But they can't pay their workers?
They can't.
They can't give us medical leave?
Jeff Bezos got $139.4 billion, and he can give every worker $1,000 and still have $1 billion in his pocket. That just goes to show. He can pay us while we stay out. He can pay us while we stay out. The stimulus checks helped us. He can help us more too by staying out and cleaning the facility. They fog disinfected the warehouse. That wasn't protecting nobody.
First of all, how can you fog this warehouse when there's constant workers coming in? There's no break in between shifts.
Nope.
There's absolutely none. There's no way to clean this warehouse unless they shut it down. There's no air circulation coming in other than in the docks.
Yes, see how big this facility
October to December, since I started working here in October, I was constantly sick. You would have swore I had corona the way I was coughing. I'm so serious.
You see how big the facility is?
Serious.
How can you clean this whole warehouse with one fog disinfectant clean? You need to test these workers too. They're going to bring it right back inside if you clean the warehouse. It's not going to stop. It's going to be a domino effect. It's just going to keep passing it down. It's never going to stop. That's why New York City is the highest right now.
When are they going to notice the change started with Amazon? Anybody notice that? Warehouse to warehouse, the virus lives on cardboard. What do you think is happening? All our goods is coming in from other facilities. It's simple cross-contamination knowledge. It does not take somebody that says What did he say?
He wasn't articulate.
But
yeah.
you're a fucking billionaire that can't figure out that this virus lives on cardboard? The CDC said that. You have billions of dollars, but you can't figure that out.
It's scary. That's how they treat us. Like I said, thousands of workers that stayed home are now forced to come back to work today. Most of us stayed out like I did because I have an underlying condition. I'm not going back until they start cleaning and pay. They got to pay me now. They got to pay me while I stay out. Until, as long as I'm employed, they got to pay me to stay out. And they're not doing that.
May 1st, the UPT policy opened up. How about the fact that we can't even access our ERC, our Amazon A to Z app to even put in for our personal leave? I literally just came in to put in my personal leave. There's no HR in the building. So what happens to somebody like me that got 2 kids? I lose my job because Amazon can't answer a phone? Because Amazon don't want to do what they got to do?
Come down.
Yeah, it's about to rain, huh?
Yo, thank you, man.
You're welcome.
I can't, because I actually got to do a podcast for West Coast Radio. Jerry! Oh no, Jerry does too.
Derek just confirmed that you guys are.
Well, Chris is going, huh?
You can't go. Me and Jerry go to West Coast podcast. At what time? What time we gotta go? You know? I mean, but this would be more fun.
Okay, so the rally at Staten Island appears to be wrapping up soon. People are going to be taking cars, a car caravan to Governor Cuomo's office at 3rd Avenue between 40th and 41st Streets in Manhattan. We'll probably be there in about an hour, and we're going to be live streaming from there. Maybe some of you can join us. If you're coming from transit, please come in uniform so we can show solidarity for their struggle. There'll be many more people other than the people who showed up here in Staten Island. So if you got time, join us there. We'll be live streaming soon. Thank you for watching.
I wasn't able to get the video just because of all the background.